There are many different ways to buy Bitcoin, but the cheapest and fastest way to buy Bitcoin with cash is with a coin flip Bitcoin ATM. Coin flip ATMs allow anyone to buy Bitcoin with the lowest fees and within just a few steps. Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm one of the hundreds of store owners who partner with CoinFlip. In this convenient store, we host a CoinFlip Bitcoin ATM. We earn passive income, more foot traffic, and we get free advertising done by the CoinFlip team. Getting the ATM was easy. We just contact the CoinFlip team at info@coinflip.tech, and they handle everything with no cost to the store owner. This includes installation, maintenance, marketing, and even 24/7 customer service. We just provide a small space within the store. To get your own CoinFlip Bitcoin ATM and join the monetary revolution, contact CoinFlip today. info@coinflip.tech or fill out the form at request.coinflip.tech. 773-800-0106.
All right, we're live, bro.
Nice.
All right, hold up. I gotta get the podcast. See, I can't even talk yet. I gotta get the podcast juices flowing. Everybody watching live, please like, share, tag a friend, tell your mom, whatever. I'm talking to Crypto Quandary, bro. Let them know.
Grandma, grandpa too. Gotta let them all know. We gotta get them on board with the new crypto stuff. Kind of.
God, I can't wait to smoke with you, bro. All right, how goes your day, man?
May 5th. I can officially say that May 5th. I can say that. I can't wait.
Cinco de Mayo, bro.
Yes, Cinco de Mayo. Isn't that crazy? On Cinco de Mayo in 2015, I was standing at attention when one of my buddies was getting married in the Dominican Republic. I was supposed to be at the wedding, and yeah.
Oh, you were already at work. Damn.
Yep, I was standing at attention and basic training. I was like, I remember it too. I was thinking too. I said, he's getting married right now. I should be there. Yeah, man. But
well, you were busy making sure that fucking wedding stayed free. And that's what's important, man. I appreciate your service, man. And
I appreciate your support, bro.
What branch are you in again?
Air Force.
Air Force, you smart motherfucker.
Right.
I took the ASVABs for Army, Navy, Air Force. Why are there so many pictures of machine parts? I don't understand. Dude, I'm sitting and you're showing me a picture and you're like, oh, what part of the car is this? Or what part of... I'm not a mechanic. But the ASVAB was asking me some weird shit, bro.
Yeah,
is it ASVAB or AIMS? Which one?
No, you're right. You did the ASVAB.
There's AIMS too, right? There's two, ASVAB and AIMS, right?
I'm not sure what that is. That might be for officers or something. I'm not sure.
Dude, I tried, man. I had good grades and shit, and I was like, all right. They're like, what do you want to be? I was like, military police, bitch.
Nice.
Didn't work out though, obviously.
That's what I went for too. I went for that, and I wanted Spec Ops. I was in the best shape of my life back then, man, when I was getting ready.
You know what? May 5th, dude, once you're out, you have that credibility of being military trained. You could start the first crypto, workout gym type thing or something where people can get sats for doing sit-ups and shit. And now you can get in shape and get rich at the same time.
That'd be crazy. Yeah, instead of swiping a card or something, you do a couple sit-ups and you get for each sit-up you do, you get a certain amount of Satoshis. Right?
You could get make sure every one of your customers uses their Fold card, so when they pay their membership, they could get their money back in crypto.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh, you're gonna use that debit card from a bank? Like, no. Use my card and then just transfer it to me later.
Dude, I mentioned that because I was at that meetup last night with Emilio and Sound Genie and a couple people, Randy, Nathan. It was fun. But I took that picture with the coin flip ATM machine.
I saw that. Yeah.
I wasn't gonna fucking post that photo, bro. I really wasn't. I look like Santa Claus in training. My belly is at 2 hoes. It's straight up a ho belly. I'm like 10 pounds, 20 pounds away from that last hoe.
Bro, I am too, man.
I gotta get in shape, man. Whatever happened to that, like, what was that fucking crypto shitcoin that was supposed to pay me for walking? Wasn't that XYZ shit? The fucking...
Yeah, it was something like that.
Goddamn scams, man.
You're supposed to, you work out and you get paid in crypto and all this stuff, and I forget exactly what the name of it was.
Yeah, I have their little wearable. They had like a wearable thing, and you could walk around, and they had like an app, and there was Sweatcoin too. That fucking scam.
What I was thinking
That's
of.
not even a crypto though. So there was one that was a little bit more crypto, but that Sweatcoin shit is like, it's like Pokemon Go coins, right? There's no proof of work, there's no staking. It's just their own digital currency that they just print like the Federal Reserve and have no repercussions for. So Sweatcoin, not a coin. It should just be called like, I don't know. It's not a coin. You know what I mean? It's
sweat units.
Yeah, something like that. Whatever they want. It's their own digital thing. It's not decentralized. And the other thing is like, yeah, I tried Sweatcoin, bro. You know how many conferences I've been to? I rocked that Sweatcoin app on my phone, bro. I couldn't get enough to get a bottle of water. Like, I would have just dehydrated to death.
Yeah, there's one that says you can get sneakers and you can get this and that, but how many do you need? Like,
you probably have to walk from here to China and then pick them up at the sweatshop, when you're done walking. Like, I don't understand how that Sweatcoin was supposed to work.
Or like 400 billion of them you need for like a shoelace,
Seriously, and you can't trade them. So it's not like, hey, Quandary, while you're out walking today, if you run that app, I'll buy your Sweatcoins from you. Like, that could work more if it was more of an actual cryptocurrency, but you can't even transfer. You can't do that. So it's kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of those, man. Is there any like projects that you kind of like noticed throughout your years in crypto and was just like, hey, anybody remember them?
Yeah, they're actually still going, but car vertical token. You remember that?
Oh, Lifecoin, Jordan. Yeah, you're right. Jordan in the chat. It was XYZ Sweatcoin, and the other one I was thinking of was Lifecoin. Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate that.
Oh, nice.
What did you say, Quandary?
What was it? Car vertical token? I mean, it was a little different.
Oh, wait, the car vertical. Is that where you could like lease cars and shit? Yeah, they had big ass booths at a lot of conferences. They were talking about how you don't have to buy a whole Lambo to own a Lambo. Yeah. They were going with that Bitcoin thing. Like, you don't have to own a whole. They really are?
I think so. Yeah, I looked them up not too long ago because I had like a
what do you call it?
I had a moment, and I said, well, what were all those coins I was getting into in 2017 that looked huge and great? So I started, I don't want to say it was Game Credits. There was another one.
Game Credits is pretty G. They're back.
Yeah, it was something different. It wasn't Game Credits. It was something else.
Funny fact, Game Credits was my first ICO ever.
Was it really?
Yeah, I missed out on the Ethereum ICO even though I was there for like 3 months before it. And all I learned for 3 months while Vitalik was trying to convince me to buy Ethereum was Bitcoin, just Bitcoin, 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 Bitcoin. I'm like, that's all I heard Vitalik saying the whole time. So I was just like, all right, fuck that Ethereum thing. I'm going to get that Bitcoin thing.
Oh my God.
So I didn't get the Ethereum ICO, but I did pick some up on Coinbase after that. So I did get in, but what the hell was I just saying?
The Vitalik and the Bitcoin and...
I don't know.
You said your first ICO.
Oh yeah, Game Credits, man.
Yeah. That's crazy. They had there was a few. There was Hot. I want to say not Hotbit. That's an exchange. It was Hot something. Hot. Hit Hot. I don't remember, but it like they took everybody's money and just ran.
Oh fuck.
Jeez,
I mean that's so many. It's actually like there's like 1 million of those coins out there that don't that rug pulled before they were even on CoinMarketCap.
Absolutely. A lot of people don't want to admit what they've gotten into. It's like, I don't care. I'll say it. I've made stupid mistakes. It's the only way you learn. That's how you learn. I went and got what did I have? I even was in that stupid what the hell was it? It was like BitConnect, but not like BitConnect. It was like USI Tech.
Oh yeah, dude! I had an experiment running with them too. I had USI Tech, BitConnect, BitPetite. There was a couple other ones. I was just like, well, all these scams are like, I don't know if it's a scam or not, so I have to use it. I have to be scammed, and I'm like, oh, it's a scam. You know what I mean? So like,
Yep.
I like to play with things, and I just like I played with BitConnect. USI Tech was insane. I do not understand how is that still a thing? I don't.
No, I don't think it is.
I know it's not in the U.S. That was like their step out of. They were like, hey, we don't fuck with U.S. anymore, and that was like, all right, well, goodbye, Bitcoin.
Yeah. Oh man, thank God I didn't have a ton of it in there, but I mean it was enough, a few $100 or whatever. But after that, that was it. That was my learning point. I said, all right, that's it. Then there were the other ones where you'd go on the website, you deposit it, and then like you had like 30 days. 29 days you had to take everything out or else you were screwed.
Oh.
Like, that 29th day, and you just got to know it because one would come up, it was like a fake staking miner thing. And you would know after the first one went down, then another one came up. You said, well, it's about 28, 29 days. So if I put in 0.1, I'll come out with like, 0.25 at the end, but I got to pull it or else I'm not going to get it. So
dude, you know what they all reminded me of, honestly? It reminds me of like carnival games or like, you ever like get drunk at a party and somebody puts their hand out and they're stabbing a knife between their fingers?
Yeah, yep.
I don't know, some people do it different, but if the longer you do it, people will throw money on the table to make sure you keep going and keep going and keep going. And they'll keep putting money on the table so you don't stop. So you have an incentive, don't stop, but the pot keeps getting bigger. And and if you stop before the money stops, then, like I take the money back. Or if you keep going and I run out of money, it's like, oh shit, the money's yours. So like, it's kind of like one of those, like I could lose a finger here.
Yeah.
BitConnect could walk away with a whole thumb. But I might be able to walk away with some money if I don't get cut. So
yeah, it's like that high risk type of deal.
But it never came off in any way whatsoever as potentially even at a percentage legitimate or official or secure or safe. Yeah. There was never even like a shadow, a fraction, or a question of like, this is going to be okay for a long time. No. Any day now from day one, this is going away.
Absolutely. It was, you threw in whatever you wanted and that was it. You prayed. You're like, oh, please.
You know why I brought this up, man? I wanted to segue into what I'm looking at as the new BitConnect, USI Tech, BitPT, all those things that we remember. They're blockchain games now. And it's buying land and farming currency and hodling NFTs and creating series and burning them. And they could all be motherfucking BitConnect, bro. Like, all these NFT games, all these programs and projects, and it's fucked, right? Like, I do think about that, because I'm like, it's a game. It's a carnival game. And I'm farming land, and I'm getting crypto, and I'm staking NFTs, and I'm like, wait, all this shit is, fairly new. I don't know, have you ever, because of it's being so sunshine and rainbows and, pretty and fun and, I've been very, hesitant to be that tinfoil hat skeptic in the room. But now at this point, I have so many people, not just buying my own NFTs, which is fucking crazy. I love you guys. Yeah. But, kind of following what I'm buying, right? So it's like, oh, Ken got BitConnect, so I got BitConnect. And it's like, oh, Ken got Blockchain Heroes, so I got Blockchain Heroes. And I'm like, I mean, if Joel and Travis decide to go to the Bora Bora and never be seen again, I don't know. I love that. Probably not, but a lot less likely than BitConnect. Right. But there's a lot of these other NFT projects that are coming out without any kind of a public team. There's no, names or faces. It's just, here's the team. Here's the game we built. Here's the art we made. And I don't know. I'm just starting to get that, I feel like somebody needs to be responsible and start saying, maybe we should take that do your own research, due diligence from the ICO, BitConnect type point in time and take what we have learned and apply it now here. Because there is a chance to be taken advantage of in this. And I'm starting to get I really hope this game exists next year.
Right. Yeah. There's a bunch of them out there that, it's... So if they're going to go on and give away an NFT, right, and you never heard of the project, then there's anonymous creators, but they're giving an NFT away, I'll take it, absolutely. But like you said, it's going to be, I think it's just going to have to, we'll figure it out in time. They'll get weeded out over time.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to keep my eye on, man? Any Twitter account and website and anything that has just come out in 2021, I'm skeptical as fuck of. That is the new, oh shit, that could be any day now. And then the next thing you know, they'll just do what they did and do another release and then another release and then another release. And now they're just doing BitConnect, BitPetite, USI. It's like just, I'm starting to get like, yo, all these people coming out in 2021 with their brand new Twitter accounts and like 10,000 followers and people, shilling their NFTs so fast. I'm like, this is giving me those early ICO vibes, bro. Like, and I did say this early on in 2020 in February when I was at NFT NYC. I was telling people like the NFT space will get it's like the next ICO wave. You can buy my NFT, and if I sell enough, I'll actually make the game that you can do something with that NFT in later. Now that's kind of like a security, right? Like here, you don't. It's not a utility because I can't use it until you build the thing that you're going to build after you sold the thing that you sold to build it. And then after the fact, I can use it there. So it's a security first, utility second. I don't know, man. I'm just like, you're a smart bro. I know you look at this in that kind of like that law-abiding way. And I'm just curious, like, what your thoughts are and what we have learned during those moments, during the ICO crazes where these coins, millions of them don't exist anymore. And these programs that we like kind of played around with our money, like farming land and staking coins and getting, it's BitConnect-ish. And what are your thoughts, bro?
I think, well, my thoughts are exactly what you said. Just, you got to do your research, and that's one thing I preach to everybody who's getting in the space, whether it's an NFT, whether it's, a new coin on the market, or you have to do your research. Because if you don't, I mean, you're going to, if you're walking down the block and somebody asks you, hey, you got $150, you're going to want to research that person. You're going to want to know you're going to say, who are you, first of all? You're not just going to go, oh, here. Now, if it's somebody who's, unfortunately homeless or whatever, different story. You're just going to drop a couple bucks if you're a nice guy and, here, or buy them food or whatever. But anyway, I would definitely do research on every single project out there. And it has, like you said earlier, it has to have a team. If there's no team and they're not shoving their team in your face saying, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. This is what I've done.
You know what I'm waiting for? I'm waiting for the next ICO company to pop up with the team and say, like, Ryan Gosling's on their team. Remember that shit? When celebrities' faces would pop up with random names on the ICO websites?
Yeah. I remember seeing that somewhere. What was that?
I don't remember the exact one, guys. Anybody in the chat remember that ICO that had Ryan Gosling as their, like, I think it was like their co-founder or CMO or some shit like that, bro. It was pretty funny. They put him up in like the first 3 photos or some shit. I'm like, you really wanted this to be funny.
I remember seeing that.
But that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, we got to make sure that, these NFTs that are coming out, these companies, I would like to start looking more. It's starting to make me want to look more, I should say, into licensing, trademarking, things that businesses do when they come out, like with a collectible. And are these people just selling me packs of art that isn't even intellectually trademarked? The property isn't even owned by them themselves. They didn't even go through the channels to secure that for themselves. They're not even an LLC.
Yeah.
That, I mean, like, I'm starting to get like that. I need to start doing this more. And that's why I wanted to make sure we talked about this, because a lot of people are following me with these NFTs and shit. And I'm kind of just getting to this point where I'm like, I got to be more cynical because the pot's getting pretty big for me myself. And then I got people, hooking me up with crypto, buying my NFTs. And now I'm like, well, what happens with Atomic Hub? Like if they just say, all right, unfortunately, we're not Atomic Hub anymore. Sorry, we can't keep building, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there's other marketplaces for sure. But that's sort of like, getting my store kicked out of the mall people were used to shopping at. I mean, it's I don't know. You know what I mean?
No, I do. You have to think about things like that. You have to. No matter how great something is, you always have to think of the what if scenario, because if you don't, you end up getting screwed. I mean, without, it's the best way I could put it. You got to think of both scenarios.
And I hate to admit this, because I think they're fucking awesome, and I would never want to put this on anybody. You know what I mean? Like,
Right, yeah.
like, oh, you look like I don't want to, but our planet kind of like BitConnect woke me at what the NFT shit's starting to become with land and farming currencies and burning Siri, all this stuff. I'm just like, well, our planet's like the BitConnect of NFTs.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucking weird.
Our planet is like the BitConnect of NFTs.
But I don't want to put that on them. You know what I mean? It's not fair. Because they're not until they are, right? Like, that's just not fair.
No, that makes sense, because I'll be honest, and I'm not saying anything bad about our planet.
Me neither. I fucking love what they're doing. I honestly believe what they're doing needs to exist for NFTs to keep moving forward.
Absolutely. I mean, when you said that, though, it didn't connect. That's why I was like, I had to say it again. I'm like, our planet. I'm like, our planet IO. Yeah. Our planet, and again, like I said, I'm not saying anything bad about them, but it's skeptical. Everybody, you wonder. I was kind of sketched out when I put all my NFTs on there and put them up to stake them, and I staked everything. And by the way, I was also staking your NFTs on there, so
that's why I tweeted out like, yo, people got me in their portfolios.
Yeah, bro, your face is in portfolios. Like, you're in my portfolio.
And not just that, we're using some AP. We're making money off that. Like, the way you're doing it with our plan. And that's another reason why I wanted to have you on, was to talk about how people can make money with their money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, not just holding your keys or just holding your NFTs, but there's things like that with our planet and stuff that you can do with, like, Celsius Network or whatever, that you can do more with your money and put your money to work so you can stay home. And you can do this now with NFTs, bro. And you're doing it with my face, which is fucking insane.
Damn right I am. Damn right I am.
The Bitcoin bro from the Blockchain Heroes. So how's your experience been with our planet, man? Like, like how I said, I think this is the future of what, businesses are going to need for NFTs. Like, Fortnite's going to have their own little our planet pool.
Yeah, they will.
That's how I see it.
So far, all I've done is staked, and then I made I don't know 100. You know way more than I do, so maybe you can kind of, get me up to speed more. But I staked everything, and then I earned a bunch of tokens. I guess it's tokens, right? That you own. That you earn.
I haven't used their platform because I'm holding out till they give me my own. Like, you got the Blockchain Heroes one, but I want my own for my own Ken Bosak gift shop.
I got you.
Yeah, so I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I fucks with our planet. I haven't used them. I've let people know they exist because I think what they're doing is great. But like, I want to wait till I have my own. Like,
Yeah, no, I hear
it's fucked up to say it like that. I feel like a dick, but it's like influencer flex.
You're at the point where you could do that. It's I think and your NFT.
And I'm holding out for my community, because imagine all the people that got those collectibles that AJ did. Like, all those collectibles now people could put up in that pool. And I don't know. I'm just saying it would be cool to be able to get them to do a deal with Dust. So while you're staking to my pool, you can also earn Dust as well as their own thing. And I got plans, man. I got plans.
I mean, maybe you can even earn some Ken,
Ken is on Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash. It's on SLP. And I want to start using Ken too. But I think 2021 is just where I'm going to try to do more business-esque vibe. Like, I just been slacking and doing whatever, and now I think it's just time for me to not just step my game up for me, but like for all of you guys. Like, I kind of owe it to everybody now. And I have the motivation, that responsibility. I feel that I do owe it to my community to step my game up. Like, so it's great. It's like a total self-motivating, it's like a perpetual motion machine of like progress I see coming now, because I always have motivation to keep going forward and getting better and better. So I do want to start using the Ken coin, but after 2021, because I do think, like, with the NFT thing I got going, I'm excited for it, not just for me, but like, for my followers who grab some of these. Like, there's only 111 of them. And the people that I'm working with are like project managers. Like they're doing their thing with their own audience and their own following. And I don't know, like official collabs, I think are going to be really cool. It's great to see like, people that can do art. And I'm just like, paint me like one of your French girls.
Yeah, I'm glad I picked one of them up. I seen that drop and I scooped it.
Did you
right
read the
up.
certificate? It came with a certificate of authenticity.
Let's check it out.
Yeah. So like the utility that like people can bring to NFTs now is like, if you guys are watching this, I did a presentation or a keynote. Yeah, whatever. I spoke. I did words on stage at a loyalty and rewards conference. It was not about cryptocurrency at all. It had nothing to do with blockchain. It was just a conference based around the loyalty points and rewards programs for big businesses like McDonald's, American Airlines, the pharmaceutical line that has like that, I think it's like the goods or something, and it's like all the pharmacies have kind of the same loyalty points, and I don't know, whatever. I spoke to them on stage about doing exactly this, like doing NFTs that have utility. Yo, Smart Digital Payments, super chat at $5, my bro. Thank you so much. We support you both fully, and we'll have your back on the way to the top, my bro. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, man, I like people that are putting together, like like your book and shit. Like, people that put together educational information, I fucking love that. And that's kind of like, I didn't know much until like I knew that about you, and that's kind of I was like, wow, that's really like amazing. Like I appreciate that, and let people know about that too, man, while you're here. You know what I would recommend? You can use something like tinyurl or bit.ly, and you could just take that long link, cryptoquandary.net/shop, and you could just have it be like tiny.url/cryptobook or something like that. Yeah. I use Bitly, but 3D. I feel like he cringes every time I don't use tinyurl, so I have to move over. Oh, no sound for Quandary. Thank you guys. Yeah, sometimes that will happen. It's my end. It's my end.
Oh. Yeah, I did read the certificate, by the way.
What the hell,
the other day.
Hold on. Got it. It's working. My computer just went nuts.
It's got too many NFTs on there. It's like, oh my god, I can't handle it anymore.
Actually, if I could show you my wallpaper, actually I can't show you my wallpaper because my desktop is just like all kinds of just a mess. Like it looks like what you would expect somebody who had like a Windows 98 computer with all the folders and fucking things.
Yeah.
I have so many things saved to my desktop, bro. It's probably what's fucking my computer up, to be honest.
The old computer I had, you can't even turn it on. If you turn it on and try to run like, I don't know, the dataless wallet for Cardano, forget it. You'll be there you'll start growing gray hair. There's no way. It just won't load.
So now that we have audio, guys, yeah, it's cryptoquandary.net/shop, and you can pick up his book, man. So what's like in the book, man? Like, what were you trying to get out of it for people that picked it up?
So I was basically, the reason I wrote the book was just to help people, because a lot of people out there, was a lot of people coming into the space who had no idea what Bitcoin was. They've heard of it. They know it's like, thousands of dollars. They want to know what it is. And everybody's so confused about, well, what is it? And then if you end up mentioning like the mempool or stuff, forget it. So I made it very, like, in layman's terms, what is Bitcoin? Where did it come from? What was its, why was it created? What was the vision on it? It talks about Satoshi Nakamoto a little bit, and, who he, she, them, anonymous, who they are. But it basically breaks it down from what is mining to not how to trade it, but what is it? So I'm not sitting there telling you, oh, well, there's dojis and there's this and that, but it kind of just a generalized, like, what is trading, how to purchase Bitcoin is in there. It's a lot of great information for people who are brand new to Bitcoin. And then I always tell people, if you read the book and you still have questions, like, just DM me, on Twitter.
I just think it's awesome you wrote a book, guys. And if you're listening, maybe pick up cryptoquandary.net/shop. Pick up a book and give it to a friend or family member, and just kind of have them make it like the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants kind of thing. Pass it around the family. You may only need one copy. Just have everybody in the family sign the back of the book and the date that they finished reading it and the price of Bitcoin at that time. I think that would be a really cool kind of a family legacy to pass down. And a book with, like, when grandma read it, when aunt read it, when uncle, when nephew read it, and what was the price when they finished the book.
And yeah, that'll be something to look back on in 10 years.
Yeah, man.
5 years.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I got the same thing. Like, when people started asking, I was like, I guess I could do, like, a video, because, like, I'm not writing a book. That's never going to happen. Anybody waiting, I'll have a go. If you ever see me come out with a book, I promise you I didn't write shit. It would be a ghostwriter, and all I did was talk to them for, like, 25 hours or something, and then they're going to make my words sound really good on paper.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to write a book. So that's why I really appreciate that you did that. And I hope people do support you and pick one up, man. And, like, I want you to see, there was a guy, I picked up Paul's book on crypto by buying a Rarible NFT. And I know you were looking into all that. So how did that go when I mentioned that? I don't think you got anywhere with it, though, right?
I didn't know. It's been crazy because I'm working night shift and everything still, but
I've been holding out. That's why I didn't buy the book myself. I want you to get that NFT so I can buy an NFT of your book and have a digital PDF that I can unlock that's, like, behind that NFT, and I can read the book, and then I could either sell your book when you're famous, or I could do what I said and pass it down. I could send it to somebody and say, here, read this, instead of pirating it, and screen. I could actually just send the NFT to somebody, and they can legally, without being a dickhead, they could be a real bro and just send the NFT to somebody so they could read the book.
Yeah, it looks like that'll be my next.
File sharing isn't going to be such a scammy thing in the future, because, like, I could file share your book without ripping you off in that sense. Yeah. And that's kind of why I like that, the NFT thing. And that will, like, the physical books are cool and all, but if I gave that book to 100 people, like, one after another, the same book, nobody would really know that 100 people read it unless they signed it. And that's why I mentioned, I think signing it would be cool.
Yeah. No, definitely. Well, that's going to be my next project then, getting it into an NFT, because that's super important, and it's something that I want to do. That'll be what I'm focusing on.
You could try to do maybe the first wax unlockable, where, like, how they have packs of NFTs? Maybe you could sell your book in, like, what looks like a pack, like it's a wrapped book, and then you could unwrap it and read the book, and it could just be like a bunch of pages or so. I don't know.
That would be cool. Yeah, see, that I definitely need help on that. That sounds like a good idea. I like that idea.
Don't steal it. It's his. I gave it to him. I'll sue you or something. Oh, yeah. Shout out to my bro Lost Articles. He sent me this for Christmas, and I've been so busy I haven't been able to shill his shit, man. But Lost Articles, it's so comfy. I'm not even wearing a shirt under it. It's just, it's so soft. I was
curious as to what that was, because I saw your shirt.
It's a friend of mine, Carlos. I got into crypto a long time ago, man, and I kidnapped him to come to a few conferences with me, and then he ended up kidnapping one of his friends because I wouldn't let go of him, and we went conference hopping. Dude, it was so much fun. We got to hang out with Lynn. We went where Edward Snowden got to talk about Bitcoin, like, for the first time publicly, which was really cool, and we got to do a lot of cool shit together with Carlos. So, like, the fact that he's doing, like, a clothing line, I just want to support, my bros doing big things. So, definitely. If you want a comfy hoodie, it's so nice.
Lost Articles. Here we go.
I'm not lying. Like, I'm not wearing a shirt under here because it just feels good. It's like if I was on ecstasy or something.
Soft. It's got like the soft fur underneath it.
Exactly. I don't know. It's just a really comfy hoodie. Anyway, I told him the same thing, man. I was like, dude, you should be selling these as unlockables. Mintable.app. If you want to sell like a t-shirt and an NFT and somebody buys the NFT and gets the t-shirt, Mintable.app can do that. And I think that's where like the future of this is really going, man. Did you see what Travis did with Blockchain Heroes?
What do you do?
NFT shirts NFT shirts dot something. But it's NFT and then the word shirts. So NF t-shirts.
I missed it. Damn.
Yeah, dude. So they're giving out the world's first redeemable NFT T-shirt on wax to people that bought the Nifty box or the Star box. So yeah, people who fucking listen to me.
Bro, I have the Nifty box. Thanks, bro.
Dude, there's not many left, guys. I swear to God, there's like probably like 5 of the King boxes left, and maybe like 25 of the Star boxes. They are about like $1,000 and $350 each. I am already at ROI, and it hasn't even really started yet. And I'm not making it up. You can check my addresses. You can look at the transactions. You can just look at the math. I could not make it up because it is way too public. I already got so many things back from those airdrops that, like, I could never imagine selling that thing because it's already given way more than I've ever paid for it. But there's only very few left. And if you have a King box and a Star box from the Nifty box, which is what Joel and Travis from the Bad Crypto Podcast, their thing, they're going to airdrop NFTs that are NFT shirts, and you can redeem, and I don't know, it's just badass. And they're also selling t-shirts with like their NFTs on it now, and it's just, we're starting to see the physical world and the virtual world really get coming together, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. I do have it. I have the Star. I think it said the Star membership NFT.
The King has gone down a little bit, man. I think they actually may have dropped it to $800. Just
really?
Putting it out there. Go and look. I might be wrong. And there is even half a chance. Actually, should look this up before I even say it my fucking self. But there's a half a chance that somebody's on Atomic Hub listing it for sale right now because they need a couple bucks, and that's the NFT that they have to sell to get, maybe something to eat or rent. So you could help somebody out that probably desperately needs some money if they're listing that for sale, and also get a come up with a pretty decent discount on something that's, I think, going to be, historical, bro. It's pretty historical to get like redeemable things. And now, it's not I don't think it's like the first on wax, to be honest. I think it's just the first on Atomic Hub. Because I do have other NFTs, and I don't know what blockchain it's even on, dude. I have so many. But I have, like, hats and shit that I got from conferences, and I could just, like, send the hat NFT to the receiving address that sent me the NFT to begin with. And in the memo, I just give them my address, and they'll mail me the hat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on. And if you think about it, so when stocks came out years ago, okay, they were there. Well, that's what crypto is now, and that's what it is now.
Stocks didn't always exist, and that's what people don't understand. They feel like the day money came out, stocks and bonds and IRAs and all that was already, it existed like it was just air and gravity. No, bro, it was all bullshit people made, and now this is the bullshit we're making now. And eventually something else will make this obsolete in about 70 to 100 years, just like we're doing.
Yeah, but the best takeaway from that is it's now. It's happening now. So you're literally like...
What was the world's first stock?
I don't know.
Because I am very curious if it is a Bitcoin or if it is a shitcoin. You know what I mean? Like, what was the world's first stock that anybody could buy legally owning? And then, is it still worth anything?
And so the Dutch East India Company was the first company to allow the public to invest in its business in what was the world's earliest initial public offering, IPO. Commonly known as VOC for its Dutch name, Vieringo Oost, I can't say it. The spice company thrived mainly due to its monopolistic hold over the East Indies. So the Dutch East India Company Let me see what it's worth.
Yeah, DJ Me Popsicle said it like way early too. That motherfucker already knew. Yeah, wasn't that something to do with like trade, like trains and ports or something? I don't remember. I feel like I watched a movie with that shit in it. As soon as you said it, I feel like, yep, Hollywood taught me that fact somewhere along my life.
Yeah, I don't know how.
But
how much
is it still worth anything? Is it a Bitcoin or is it a shitcoin? If
So
you would have hodled it from then till now, what would you have?
Price, I think VOC maybe. Days range.
DJ said I know tons of useless random shit. Me
I'm gonna
too.
have to figure all this out. Energy Trust, VOC, Energy Trust, I don't know if this is really it, but $2.93. I don't know. I'm gonna have to later on. I'm gonna have to check.
Check that out, man, because I think that would be a really cool video. Because there was probably stock splits, dividends, subsidiaries, maybe, or maybe it just died and the world's first stock wasn't a Bitcoin.
The world's first cryptocurrency, Bitcoin.
Maybe it isn't a Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Maybe we don't know. We don't fucking know. We are very hopeful.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are financially hedged towards that hope. But I try to stay emotionally unbiased to it, even though I am completely financially all in, including like the flesh on my body.
Yeah, I saw that picture you posted on Twitter.
We still don't know that this could incentivize the next Satoshi. Some group or person or, whatever that could just do something that nobody saw this coming at all. And that thing that could do this to all of this, like quantum computing's still a fucking like a wild card that can be played. And I love that. It's very sci-fi, it's almost tinfoil fucking hat, but it's also a lot of governments are really working hard at it. Google isn't quiet about their achievements on getting closer and closer. And right now I think they're just working on the scalability for the amount of power it consumes, and that's due to the cooling. They're trying to just get like, infinite cool or something. They're just trying to get like complete zero, and once they can achieve that, that's where they're just going to throw the quantum computer in that room.
All right, yeah. So you talk about tinfoil hat and over there. If you haven't seen, what the hell movie is it? What was it? Oh my god! It basically they go back. The guy ends up going back in time, and it has to do with quantum computing and Mandela Effect is the name of the movie.
The Mandela Effect. Yeah, that's when they did the Hydro Collider.
That's what was it? The Hydro Collider?
Yeah, they did the Hydro Collider, and they were trying to see if they could create a piece of antimatter so they could study it, and it opened up a parallel universe type thing. Yeah, I know. I've seen that movie. Not so good. Really good concept, but they really shit the bed on the fucking movie.
Yeah, that was the same one. That was the one with the guy, right? And then he has to go to he uses a quantum computer and everything else to.
There might be a different one, dude.
I think it is,
because the movie called Mandela Effect was basically like a love story with like, why is everything got to be around kids and sad? I'm like, god damn, they could have done so much cooler shit with this.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna look that up though, the first stock, and see what it was and all that stuff.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching right now, man, and somebody can find that out, I think that'd be really interesting, and maybe Quandary can make a video on this, because I will definitely be watching it. Because I mean, technically that was like our first Bitcoin was like the first stock kind. Not really, I get it, but to them then at their technological advancements, 70 years from now, looking back at what we're doing. Maybe like looking back 1,000 years now and going like, wait, y'all were just like writing it on a piece of paper? Like what happened if it rained or something, caught on fire? Like, did y'all just forget who owed who money? Like, how did that work? And now we got people backing it up on servers all around. Now we have decentralized server, but it's still, what if there's like a solar flare? Like, what, is debt erased? Can the sun eradicate debt? Is that like a thing?
That'd be great. Like, let's get rid of that. That's right.
Because hopefully it isn't on paper. That'd be great if it's all on the internet. Just one little shitty solar flare. Not too much to hurt us. Just enough to take out all the electronics.
That's it. That's all we need. Phil, that's all we need. That meteor or whatever that's supposed to pass by, like, just do a little something just to get rid of all the debt in the world, forgive everybody, and just
What do
go
you
on.
think when I say the phrase "money isn't currency"?
Money isn't currency. I don't know. When you say money, I think about paper money, paper dollars, fiat. But then when you say currency, I think about cryptocurrency because it's in that, it's just the
It's
way.
backed by something. It has value.
Yeah, exactly.
We make currency money by believing in it and then storing it and locking it. But I don't know. I think what we're going to see, what cryptocurrency is going to do, is going to make money obsolete. The way we know it, like by definition, by utility, by historical documentation, the way that we recognize money will be obsolete due to currency, cryptocurrency.
It will. I mean, everything's going digital.
Even we are, dude. I'm like, I love that I can say I am now my own Satoshi.
You're
Like,
digital.
I have my own currency. I have my own NFTs. People are like, I am somebody's Satoshi. I might be somebody's first NFT, which is like getting their first Bitcoin. Like, that's fucking awesome, bro. And like, everybody can do this. I want you to do this with your book. I want you to do this with whatever you're doing. Do it. Be your own Satoshi, because social currencies, I think, is the real future. I don't want to invest in Nike. I want to invest in you, the guy that Nike wants to really wear their shoes really bad. You know what I mean? Like, I want to invest in that guy. The guy Nike's investing in, yeah, I want to share him, because obviously he's got something going.
Right. Yeah, no, absolutely. Think about this. In 10 years or whatever, or the next generation, the generation of kids right now out there, they're going to look back at this and say, I mean, not at this, but at our time, and say, wow, people they got in their car and they did this to work, and then they stopped and said, yeah, I need
Oh yeah, this will be as relevant as like doing this to a horse.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Oh, I need 15 a regular. Okay. And then they did this, and they walked into work, and they sat down and they started using the computer, using technology, the same technology that they have at their house, that they could have done their job at their house. Kids now, as adults, are going to go, what the hell was wrong with you, Gramps? Like, what do you mean? Yeah, we drove a car and went, but you could have stayed home and did
what
it.
we're seeing happen, and that's this is like one of those great silver linings of the pandemic, is we're seeing uninstitutionalizing or de-institutionalizing. People are homeschooling now more than ever. That institutionalization, that indoctrination to an institution, is public schooling, or schooling in general is an indoctrination to that. So we're getting out of those, and we're starting to now do it from home, not just, it's starting from the ground up. Like you said, the kids are going to look at this and go, that was stupid. Like, wait, I'm doing everything I did in school right here at home in my pajamas without any bullies or noise, or I'm getting timeouts, or I have to raise my hand to take a piss. Like, why would you do this as an adult if I didn't have to do this as a child? Like, it's actually motivating the kids that are learning more about like the institutionalization and what that means to like the quality of what they're taking out there. Even at a young age, they're going to be like, why would I need to go to that institution? I'm getting so much more shit done here. And it maybe, it's fun socially, but my nephew would much rather Zoom conference his friends at 5 than go over their house right now, because he can't take every single one of his toys with him.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
We're uninstitutionalizing ourselves, and I see it happening, bro, and I'm excited for it. And a lot of people are working from home, but it's going to start with the kids no longer having to be indoctrinated to that institution now at a young age, and just being manipulated into, this is the way to life, You have a 9 to 5 from like kindergarten to the day you retire.
Oh, you do.
How the fuck are you working a 9 to 5? Government issued, mandated, and mandatory.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It is fucking crazy.
And a lot of people say, oh, well, they need that social setting. But okay, all right, so follow this. Wait, watch this. So, yeah, they do their school here and everything. And then, Oh yeah, they got a side chat and they go, oh yeah, I'll meet you over there. You know, Bobby and Sally are gonna meet at
They're
3
gonna have like
o'clock,
6
5
chat
o'clock.
rooms open, bro. Social
Yeah,
engaging is not gonna change at
and they
all.
can go. They can go outside and oh yeah, I'll meet you at the monkey bars at 6 o'clock.
I
Okay.
remember the same shit was being said when AOL first came out, and I kind of wanted to go to AOL chat rooms instead of going out. And that's where it first started, right? Go outside and play. Get off the computer. No, dude, I'm talking like 50 people right now that
Yeah.
I could never get them all to come meet me at the playground. That's not going to happen. But they're all here.
Yeah.
And
But
guess what? Nobody's going to show up and try to take our lunch money.
exactly, bro. Yeah. I mean, and then there's also that, if you want the physical and you want to go out for a drink or the kids are going to go play, like, there's that too. But like you just said, 50 people, like you could sit there and have a conference or, a networking, social gathering right here.
Dude, it's gonna make people more worldly as well. As I got into crypto, I kind of realized like I am very first world bottlenecked, right? Like my view, my tunnel vision is very first world. And that perspective, that my peripheral started widening and widening as I started to realize the world doesn't work like it works in Philly or Jersey or Florida. It doesn't in America. It doesn't work like this everywhere. And I started to realize that, and that I don't know. I think learning that at a young age and engaging with people in different worlds, would make the world a better place. Because even at a young age, talking to one of your friends who's like, "Shit, I gotta go. They're dropping bombs again."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like in a chat room, like, Telegram, like, yo, guys, gotta go. On Snapchat or TikTok, like, yeah, U.S. dropping more bombs on us. We gotta get going into the shelter. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Like, seeing that for real, from peer to peer, like, that's gonna change the world. And it already has, I think. Like you start to see people like hashtag Freedom for Hong Kong streaming it live from their phones and then seeing what, Fox and CNN are saying as opposed to what's literally happening on the ground from a point of view of the people there. Like it's people are waking up.
Totally different. Because, when you're sitting there with your phone and you're doing this and this and then you see something on the news that's totally different. Oh, people big fight and blah, blah, blah. But then you got somebody just walking down the street and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's a beautiful day here." You're like, what?
Right. Jordan said it's why I like some quantum resistant technology. Oh yeah, I'm with you. IOTA, I think, and all that stuff's pretty cool. The fact that people are even working on that. I'm not a coder, but have been learning. But I've always loved reading code. Yeah, I don't even like reading words. I have severe dyslexia. Words hurt. Like straight up words hurt. But numbers feel good for some reason. I enjoy math to a weird point. So I don't know, I hate reading cuz dyslexia, but then math is just I don't know, doesn't I guess make my eyes cross or whatever happens when I'm reading. So
Yeah.
Math is always fun. I've always liked to read numbers. And then Jordan says it's how I finally got my wife into crypto. Her first thing is an NFT of herself with her favorite color and favorite bird. I saw that, bro. Isn't that like a 1 of 3 or something? I saw you post that on Facebook, and I didn't see anything for sale or anything. I just saw that it was there, and I didn't see any for sale. But I did see it. It is awesome, and I love that he got her in with an NFT. And I mean, whatever. I'll toot my horn. I've been saying this since 2017. NFTs will make Bitcoin mainstream. End of story. Yeah. That's it. It's going to be the non-fungible tokens, digital collectibles that are going to make cryptocurrencies exist in the mainstream's eyes.
Because they have a huge use case. Big. I mean, it's
5 o'clock.
There's nothing else I could say about it. The use case on NFTs you've said it yourself many times. It's there's this and then there's this and then there's this and then there's this and then it goes all the way to digital art. You can just have a piece of digital art that could be worth money in the future, something you like, and then you can have ones that can be used as keys to get into websites or be accessed to or used to access different classrooms.
Bro, that's kind of an in the box perspective too, and I want to open your box to this. a piece of art that you make with zero utility, just saying it's a one of, 3, sort of. I think that's how Jordan did his. I might be misspeaking. I think it's a 3. But if you get one of these 3, it's just art. It's just a piece of art, and it's a scarce piece of art. Bro, there is nothing stopping anybody in the future from giving it utility, and even without your permission.
Right.
So I can't see like the end of this. I can't see where it ends because there's nothing stopping Coca-Cola from giving an NFT to everybody that has a Ken Bosak NFT. It just it doesn't. There's no limit. So like that's the extreme. But like people that have built on top of protocols and added protocols to protocols and built scripts and platform and things that we use, like people keep building on top of. I think it's going to be really cool to see what happens in the future of like airdropping and all that stuff, or providing utility without even consent. Like, you have one of these blockchain hero NFTs. A lot of people do. I'm building a game, and I don't really feel like making all the art at all. I just want to make the game. So, you know what? If you use these NFTs, this is the sword, this is the shield, this is the. All right, cool. Now Blockchain Heroes has a game, and I didn't even have to build any in-game resources, any in-game assets. All I had to do was the if, this, thens, and that's.
Yep.
People are definitely going to jump on that. That's what I'm excited for when it comes to things like Blockchain Heroes and other NFTs, bro. It's like other people are going to build on it and give it shit that it can do outside of it just being a scarce collectible piece of art.
Yeah, we could make Ken Bosak into a like a Mario Brothers type thing.
Yeah.
Ken Bro Bro. And have Ken Bosak running and hitting the blocks, hitting the Bitcoins.
Oh man, that would be so much fun. I've always wanted to be a platform game. I developed Android apps and Apple apps actually in 2014, bro. I have an Android app on my phone that I made myself, 2 or 3 of them. I was working at Arby's, and at the time I was training people like how to work there, right? So I was just like, hey, this is how you make the sandwich, this is how you wrap it, this is how you send it down the thing, this is how long you microwave shit, just every time. And then we would send the people after we trained them, then they would go work at like a real store. So we had like a training store, and then they would go out to the franchises. And I was sitting here like, this could be a video game. This is so boring. Why am I even here right now? And I literally made an app that you could just like drag the bun, drag the meat, drag it, wrap it, and shoot it. And if you did it wrong, there'd be like an ant. And if you did it all by my damn self, bro, I did that. And I showed it to the district manager, and they shot it down because now that it was my idea, they probably won't ever do it. They're like, nope, yeah, it's your idea, great, we're never going to take it. And I was like, all right, I ruined it. I don't know what happened. Yeah, they didn't want to pay me or give me credit or anything. They were just like, we're just not going to do that. But good idea.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
It would have helped out a lot. I mean,
if they ever do it, I got the proof. I have the APK. I got the file signing from fucking Android when I signed it. So like,
did it cost anything to do something like that?
No, it only cost $100 a year to have the license to publish onto Google Play, but that's because they have to have an employee, verify your code before it gets published. So you're just basically paying an auditor to make sure that you're not publishing anything to the App Store that's malicious. Other than that, it is free. And then if you sell anything through an app, it's a 30% direct cut. So if I was like a game and I sold a skin for $1, they get 30 cents before I even get the 70.
Gotcha.
And that's why blockchain apps are kind of ruining their business model. That's why Fortnite left their app store, because they know what's coming with dApps and Web 3.0. And if you go on MetaMask and you play CryptoKitties, Apple isn't getting any cut from any of the transactions that are happening on any of the crypto apps that are on their phones right now.
It's wild. Why?
Oh, Jordan says it's a 1 of 1. This motherfucker.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's a 1 of 1. The guy from Naughty NFTs did the card with me and costed 126 wax.
That's a decent come up for the wax, bro. That's a beautiful piece of art. I didn't realize you made it a 1 of 1. I was hopeful. I could get one and Quandary could get one.
That would have been sick, man.
I did see it. It was like last night or yesterday or something on Facebook. I saw it.
Yeah. Oh, it was Facebook? Okay.
That's where I saw. I mean, I follow him on like everything, so
Same, yeah. I seen it, and It looked really interesting. I didn't realize it was just a one-on-one either.
Oh, that is awesome though, man. So many people are gonna get into this space through NFTs, and it could be from like I think it's gonna really hit that nostalgic bone for the boomers, like the Atari collectibles, Street Fighter collectibles. You know, eventually we're gonna start to see Elvis, Johnny Cash, Betty Boop. Betty comes into the blockchain. Boomer Central.
Bro, Betty Boop. I laugh because it's true. Here's his. Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see a little bit.
Fucking green screen.
I gotta get rid of that thing. But yeah, Betty Boop.
You know what you should do? You know what? I'm going to request it. Next time you do an interview or something, you have to have a video without audio, or maybe with the audio really slow, like, or low, but have a busy, like, New York, like, thing. So you're, like, sitting in the middle of Times Square. Like, people just walking by you in the background. Like, you're just... Use your green screen to make it look like you just sat down in the middle of a city.
I will definitely. Right on the middle of the street, too.
Yeah, exactly. It looks so... I just want to look at it. I just want to see it. So bad.
I'm definitely going to do it.
I guess we could kind of wrap things up here, man. But I wanted to see, like, you know, how you're kind of handling this space moving forward, you know. And I don't know if this is... Because I haven't asked her. I don't really do anything, like, pre-interview, so I always feel weird doing things sometimes and asking stuff. But like, since you wrote a book about crypto, I was wondering, are you working on a book for NFTs, or is that something that you're interested in?
It's something I'd be interested in, because I do want to write another one, but
there are so many books about bitcoins and cryptos and tokens and blockchains, but bro, there's not much on NFTs or if anything. So
if I do one, it'll be probably about the same amount of pages as the other one, which it's not a big book, but I wanted to get the point across as to, you know, the basics on Bitcoin. So it would probably be the basics on NFTs, you know, what they are for that new person looking to get in. You know, instead of coming in the space.
Because there's a lot, man. It's like pre-minted, unpre-minted, packs or collections, burns, things that were only done by airdrop. I mean, dude, you're right, there's a lot, but it doesn't have to be a billion pages.
Exactly. Nice 10-page, you know, 10 to 12 pages, just boom, boom, done. And, you know, at that point, there would be, you know, I'd have one on Bitcoin, NFTs, and I feel like Bitcoin kind of covers like cryptocurrency in a generalized, you know, and then NFTs is kind of your other area. So there's really, you know, what's in between there. I mean, you know, yeah, you have all your other coins and everything.
Imagination. That's what's in between.
What? Yeah. Now, how can we make 21 million Bitcoin NFTs and make each one worth what a Bitcoin is? That would be next.
Bro, Nifty Wizards Curdy bot is like the Satoshi of that, bro. I'm kidding you not, man. Like, If anybody could make like a Bitcoin NFT where it's like every 10 minutes with like people mining and like all that, I bet CurdyBot could fucking do it. Kurt from Nifty Wizards could definitely do that.
So.
I know he could. Because the way that do you know how the castle works in Nifty Wizards? Like, I have one NFT. And I get more NFTs all the time, not just airdrop, but it's farming them. It's just a script or a protocol that runs using APIs and signatures from wallets and all this other verifying shit. Like, I have an NFT, and the NFT does all the work, and it just gives me more NFTs as it generates them from the contract.
That's wild.
Right? And then the NFT that I get from the farm has so much utility. People can burn it. People can trade it. I think it's like... I don't know, probably like 50 cents or something for each NFT that I get from the farm every time. So I'm getting like 50 cents, you know, something like that, give or take.
That's crazy. That adds up.
Right, I know. Okay. That's why I've been giving it away. What I'm talking about here is Nifty Wizards weed. I like to give it away, but it's like I can give away money, but you know, whatever. I'm giving away NFTs, and I'm getting and you can burn it. You can do all this cool stuff with it. So, yeah. Anyway, I digress. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Smart Digital Payments. Thanks again for that super chat, man. Like, I really appreciate that, bro.
That was awesome.
That is awesome, man. Thank you so much. DJ Me Popsicle. Crypto Media, I saw you in here. Thank you so much. I saw that you said you picked up one of the mint numbers. I just wanted to see which one. NFT FOMO, definitely Crypto Media, 100%. 100%. Sorry I wasn't looking too much at the chat. Hey, Dinesh Crypto in the chat. Hey, bro. How goes it? Don't give all the Moto Wizards weed away. All right, bro. I got you. I got to give it to the gang up in my Telegram channel. That's what that's all about, actually. It's, because we get dust and all that. All right, guys. It's cryptoquandary.net/shop. Pick up the fucking book and give it to somebody. And if they don't read it, just hit them with it until the knowledge is in their head, That's how I learned as a kid. My mom would just roll up the newspaper and give me the daily knowledge.
There you go.
All right, I'm out, guys. Quandary, appreciate your working with me over the time delay today. It was a lot of fun. All right, guys, we're out. Thanks, everybody. As always, have a day.
Have a day.
There are many different ways to buy Bitcoin, but the cheapest and fastest way to buy Bitcoin with cash is with a coin flip Bitcoin ATM. Coin flip ATMs allow anyone to buy Bitcoin with the lowest fees and within just a few steps. Hi, I'm Amy, and I'm one of the hundreds of store owners who partner with CoinFlip. In this convenient store, we host a CoinFlip Bitcoin ATM. We earn passive income, more foot traffic, and we get free advertising done by the CoinFlip team. Getting the ATM was easy. We just contact the CoinFlip team at info@coinflip.tech, and they handle everything with no cost to the store owner. This includes installation, maintenance, marketing, and even 24/7 customer service. We just provide a small space within the store. To get your own CoinFlip Bitcoin ATM and join the monetary revolution, contact CoinFlip today. info@coinflip.tech, or fill out the form at request.coinflip.tech. 773-800-0106.